Good morning and welcome to our very last story of Moses. I'm sure you'll hear about Moses some other time, but this is the end of our 10-week program. So, today, Moses and all of the Israelites have sort of gathered around and they've set up camp. And Moses goes off up this little mountain and he talks to God. And God says, now that you're out of Egypt and you've gone through the desert, I'm going to give you a place to live. But there are certain rules that you have to follow. So Moses comes back down with this tablet that has all of the rules written on it. And there are only 10. You'd think that's pretty easy. So today we're going to talk about what the 10 Commandments are. So God gave to Moses these 2 stone tablets that had written on them all of the rules that God wanted the Israelites to follow now that they were out of slavery and brought to this new promised land. So today we're going to talk about the rules. Rule 1. Only have one God. There is not many gods, there is only one. Rule 2. People and other gods may be around, but do not bow down to them. Do not bow down. Rule 3. Do not use the name of the Lord in vain. Do not use it as a curse word. Rule 4. You may work 6 days a week, but the 7th day, the Sabbath day, is meant for rest. Rule 5. Honor your mother and father, because they are very important people, and respect is always deserved. Rule 6. Do not kill. Rule 7. Do not cheat. Rule 8. Do not steal. Rule number 9. Do not lie. And rule number 10. Don't be jealous of your neighbors. It's always better to make friends instead. So for today's craft, you have a funny little bag of stuff and a couple of sticks. What we're going to do today is we're going to make our own tablets with rules on them. So open up your clay and make sure you have something like newspaper or plastic down to protect your table with. So once you have your clay open, I'm going to separate mine into 2 separate pieces so that I can make 2 tablets. Put one aside, and the other one I'm sort of gonna shape like a tablet. So that's my tablet. And what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna take my big stick and write on it. Now, the rules in my house were always a little bit different. Well, So my tablet says be kind. Because that was one of the rules in my house when I was growing up. So I'm going to set it aside. They are officially quick dry. So they dry in the air, and then it'll be a little tablet for you. So with the other ball of clay, I'm going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to make another tablet. I'm going to write another rule on it. And then we're going to set them off to the side to dry. This tablet shape is more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So my next tablet says stand up. So it's always important to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. So we're going to set the 2 tablets aside and let them dry. That way we can keep them in our room and they won't get sticky all over everything. And we can always be remembered about 2 of the most important rules to us. And sometimes we can be reminded of all the important rules to God too. Good job, guys. I hope you didn't make too much of a mess. I know I certainly had a little bit to clean up there. It looks good, right? Our little tablets with our little rules, and then God's 10 rules on his tablet. I didn't make this tablet, but it's really cool. So if anybody finds out who did make this, give them a high five for me. For now, we're going to settle in and we're going to say our prayer on our little insert. And get ready to head out for the day. If you're not done yet, don't worry about it. There's plenty of time, but just pray with me before you get back to your craft, okay? So, dear God, thank you for laying out these rules that help us to be good people. We promise to follow them the best we can. Amen. If you took any pictures today, send them on because you know I love to get them. Next week is pretty simple. We're going to watch a little bit of a movie. And after that, we're going to start some Christmas stuff because, hey, it's almost Christmas time. And I love Christmas. It's a real problem of mine. So, I will see you guys next week. Enjoy your day. Bye.